But the moment his career made its biggest leap came from the environment most people don't associate with Imran at all: World Series cricket. So this was a cricket league. It was known as Kerry Packer's breakaway competition in the late 1970s. It was very controversial at the time. For Imran, it was the most important education of his career. My 2 years with World Series cricket turned me into an infinitely better fast bowler. Without World Series cricket, I would never have been able to improve so dramatically. It gave me the chance to observe at close quarters the classical bowling styles of men like Lillee, Snow, Roberts and Holding, and to analyse why they were great technical performers. So he wasn't just watching from the stands, he was bowling alongside them, training alongside them. He studied them every day. The superb quality of the Channel 9 coverage also allowed me to dissect my action thanks to these excellent close-up and slow-mo sequences. I would sit for long periods watching where my feet landed at the crease, examining the position of my body at the point of delivery. So he spent hours watching slow-motion footage of himself, analysing his own feet, his own body position at the point of delivery. And this is a constant theme in all athletes. They all study game tape of themselves, of the competitors. The main guy that I'm reminded of is Kobe Bryant. He did the exact same thing as a teenager in Italy. He used to wait for VHS tapes to arrive in the post, and sometimes he stayed up until 3 in the morning trying to catch a live NBA game. When he finally got access, he and his father would sit together, they'd pause, rewind, they'd break down footwork, they'd talk through the drop steps, and he basically absorbed all the big players back then: Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Dominic Wilkins. And he described it like this: as a kid, I would work tirelessly on adding elements to my game. I would see something I liked in a person or in film, go practice it immediately, practice it more the next day, and then go out and use it. By the time I reached the league, I had a short learning curve. I could see something, download it, and have it down pat. So that's a different sport, totally different sport, different era, but there was a same obsession with using footage as a tool for improvement. And like he says, he would practice it and then he would go on and implement it. And that's the thing, that's the important thing. So the environment of the World Series cricket did something else as well for Imran. It removed easy games completely, so there was nowhere to hide. He was bowling to top batsmen all the time, and he was batting against great bowlers as well. There was never any doubt that World Series cricket was ultra competitive. Every game was fiercely competed. There were no easy games. You were either bowling at Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd or batting against Andy Roberts or Dennis Lillee. Any player of self-respect would want to give his all in such illustrious company. So that's what World Series cricket gave him that nothing else could. Every single day the opposition was trying to end him, and he couldn't coast through a single session. And this is what he said about Michael Holding, who he considers as the most consistently fast bowler of his era. He makes the ball bounce from very near the bat, so you don't know whether to duck or stand there and play it. He has the best run-up and action of any fast bowler I have seen. I've watched Michael Holding bowl just in highlight reels and stuff, and I love his nickname. His nickname was Whispering Death, which is exactly what Imran Khan describes there. He was quiet, he would run in slowly, and then he would just bowl fast out of nowhere. And this is what he said about Dennis Lillee, who he considers the greatest of his era: trying every tactic and keeping up his aggression. That's the sign of fast bowling greatness. When it's hot, the wicket is slow, and your side needs a breakthrough, Dennis Lillee never gave up. So 3 wickets, 3 tests, dead wickets, sweltering heat, but he was still giving everything. And that's the standard that Imran took away from watching Lillee up close. Not just technical brilliance, but he was relentless